Hey folks, welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. We're chasing crappies today up in Longville, Minnesota. These fish are all in our harbors.
Close to 14 there.
Are you having fun?
I'm having a blast.
Fleet Farm presents John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Fleet Farm, the ultimate fishing headquarters.
Yes, folks, we are up in Longville, Minnesota, and we've got our panfish, ice fishing guru with us today. Hey, Ryley, come on over. You know, a couple of weeks ago, we did a bluegill show with you, which was really awesome. Now, today we're going to target another species you love.
Yeah, we're going after crappies today.
And you love crappie fishing.
Oh, it's a blast. They bite so much more aggressively than bluegills. It's a good time.
Yeah, now we're going to talk about the different tactics we're using and the baits that we're using. But Ryley's kind of an interesting guide. You strictly guide panfish through the ice, and you put in a lot of hours, a lot of research to find these out-of-the-way spots.
Yeah, exactly. And you got to do that to find the big ones. My passion is 10-inch bluegills, 15-inch crappies. So
15-inch crappies?
That's what we're going after today. Yep.
We have a chance at a 15-inch crappie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we sure do.
Numbers too?
Yeah, numbers. We should catch plenty, 10 to 12 inchers, hopefully a couple big ones along with it.
Hey, you know what? We got some special guests today. We got Kelly and Bruce, who are from lower part of Minnesota. Got Pete Mena, and we got your dad. So we're going to have a good time.
Yeah, we should catch some fish.
Yeah. Hey, folks, we'll show what we're using and how we're using it. All of that coming up right after this. Oh my gosh, look at the head on that. And look at that mouthful of weed. Look at that pike. Are you having fun with the tip ups?
Having a great time. Love Beaver Dam.
Oh, look at that, Blake. Holy cow.
Oh my God.
Look at that pike, Blake. Oh my gosh, look at the size of this pike. Oh my gosh. That is a trophy pike right there, pal. Oh man, is that gorgeous. Look at this guy, folks. This is a beauty. Wait till you see the tummy on this guy.
On that one.
Oh, nice bass. I'm bullet. Look, pull that up. There you go. You've proven that will call fish inch. Yeah, there's no doubt. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that.
There you go.
Meet Chris McGillis of McGillis Weimer, experienced personal injury lawyers.
A lot of the people that watch your show, I mean, those are the type of customers and clients that we have, right? I mean, good people, care about their community, they're passionate about the outdoors. That's just been a way to have a bond with somebody in a relationship. To truly tell a client's story to a jury or a judge and be persuasive, I really think you got to be able to walk in their shoes and be able to explain why what happened to them matters.
Hey, welcome back, folks, as we talked about up in Longville, Minnesota with guide Ryley Hansen. And I'm excited about today. You know, I love ice fishing, but I really love crappie ice fishing. It's one of my favorite species to target. And a lot of people are like me on the crappie deal, aren't they?
Yeah, they're fun. I mean, they're aggressive like we talked about earlier, and they put up a good fight.
And we're going to be fishing in about, what, 14 to 16 feet of water, weed edges, right?
Yep, weed edges today. There is a shallow basin close, but it's mainly they're holding to the weeds.
Okay, and your favorite bait, or one of your favorite baits, what is this?
So this is made by a Castmaster. It's a Rattle Master. So this has the same great action as a Castmaster does, but it adds a rattle right in the middle there.
And that little rattle can make a difference?
It can make a huge difference. We're in some dirty, stingy water today, so having that little bit of extra noise can definitely call some fish in.
All right, Pete.
John, I'm starting off all right.
We're just setting up here. All right, let's see what we got here, buddy.
I kind of got
there you
set up
go.
already.
Now, that's about, what, 10, 11 right there?
Yeah, 10 and a half.
We got to tell the folks that over the years, you and I just love coming up to Longville here for these panfish, don't we?
Oh, yeah, it's awesome. And, yeah, that one I'm going to let go because we're nice and shallow here. And, get back in there, buddy.
Hey, look at this. Bruce has got one on, Ryley. Come on over. He's a smart guy. He's got creepers on today. There you go. Oh, that's a nice crappie.
Now, where are you from?
Hastings, Minnesota.
Hastings, Minnesota.
Just south of St. Paul a little bit.
And you came up to fish with Ryley?
Yes. Yes.
You're going to enjoy yourself today.
He's the best.
This is a numbers game, too.
Yeah,
isn't it?
we're going to catch a bunch of fish. What, we've been here 5 minutes, and
Yeah,
everyone's
yeah.
caught some fish.
Yeah.
So
Now, Bruce, are you going to let me go back and fish?
Well,
I haven't wetted a line yet.
go try to catch some.
All right. Sure, Bruce just caught one. I can't get back to my sitting This is spot. kind Ooh, of there's stupid. a nice
I'm gonna take a little break here, maybe,
That is a
so
nice
I can let
crappie.
you fish.
And you and I have ice fished together a lot of years, and on these hummingbirds you have so many different cool settings. Plus you've got GPS in there and all your lake maps. It's wonderful. But look at the line of fish that you've got down there. That is amazing.
There's plenty of fish down there.
So what do you do then? You fish above that?
Yeah, you always try and fish above them, John. And since I've been here, I've caught 6. It's maybe, 10 minutes, but you can see there's like at least 4 fish.
Now what is that called, that setting that you have that on?
I got a split screen. It's both 2D, but this is on zoom here. Only 2x because we're in 14.5 feet of water.
That hummingbird is such a versatile locator, and that's a ton of fish. Now, can I go and try for one?
I'll just wait here for you.
Okay, thank you.
ooh, I got one there.
Oh, Ryley, I'm doing a lot of walking today.
Getting your workout in.
Now that is that the perfect eater size there?
That's
my
a
friend?
perfect eater, like 11.5, 12 incher there. It's a beautiful crappie.
Now, with your guide service, you encourage throwing back what?
Yeah, everything over 13 we want to put back. We want to focus on keeping the 9 to 12 inchers. Those are your good eaters.
And today we are fishing what kind of structure here?
We're on a weed line today, yep. So these fish are cruising these weed lines. And one thing you got to be careful about is how much noise you're making when you're fishing this shallow. So we're trying not to drill as many holes and move around so much.
That's the key too. When you come out and do this type of fishing, best thing to do is come out and drill a ton of holes right away. And it takes about 20 minutes for things to settle back down.
Let it settle down, then the holes are already there and you can just sit and catch fish.
Oh my gosh. We just filmed yours, and I left my rod sitting there, and oh, there you go. Ooh. That is funny. No, that's another beautiful eater right there. But look at, he came without any action, and what is this called?
That's called the Acme Hyper Rattle.
And that's not too big when they're aggressive.
No, when
right?
they're super aggressive, especially when they're in weeds. A lot of times they're eating minnows, not bugs, so they'll target bigger stuff like that.
And you know what I like? When you use a bait like this, you don't have to trim it with waxworms or anything. You just use it plain.
Drop it down and keep catching. No baiting up at all.
There are so many fish down there, folks. It is unbelievable. Here he comes.
Hey, I'm right behind you. Is it bigger than mine?
Whoa! Whoa! Fish got away and I hooked you. There's a nice one right there. It is unbelievable how aggressive these fish are.
They are. They're moving today.
And you see that big line of fish down there, so you fish above them, and it's so fun to see them come up on the hummingbird. You know?
It really is.
Oh, look at that
like
old
a nice
Bruce
one.
again, man. I should have worn some creepers today, Ryley.
It's a little slick
Oh,
out here.
there's a nice one.
Look at
Bruce,
that
that is a beautiful fish. Hold him out. I mean, that is a gorgeous fish. And you got one in your hand. Folks, this is literally one after another. I mean, seriously, Ryan could keep the camera on. Everybody's catching one every minute.
Very nice.
And hey, Bruce, I just lost about a 14-incher in the hole. I was frustrated.
Well, you better go back and catch them.
I'm going to try. But I know numbers-wise, this is incredible.
Yeah, we're smoking them.
Hey, here we go. This one feels a little bit better. Here he is. Come on. Oh, jeez. Come on up here, buddy.
That's a nice one again.
Let's show the folks that. And you've actually this year you've had how many 16s?
We haven't broke 16 yet. We got 8 over 15.
8 over 15. Yep. And this is a 12, right?
Yeah, that's a 12-incher for sure. Real nice fish.
Yeah, but look at the backs on these things. That's what's impressive. They're just got a beautiful build to them.
Yeah, and this is one of those great lakes that have a good population of zooplankton, so these panfish really flourish.
And again, folks, really, seriously, there's not the 10, 11s, they taste better, I think, than the really big ones too. But really, let's practice catch and release on those. What do you say, 13 and over?
13 and over. And honestly, I like to be a little generous and just do 12 and over too.
Yeah.
If you're catching a bunch of 9 to 11s, you might as well keep those ones.
Breaking news from Fleet Farm. Check out this deal. 30% off on Northland tackle jigs. On sale starting at $244.
You're 10 feet away from me, buddy. What do you got here? Let's see.
A little better. I'm wrapped around some ice here.
Oh, there he is. Ooh, that's a nice fish.
Yeah.
Now, this is kind of interesting because
I told
you
I
have
was
taught
gonna
me
swim.
over the years to experiment, and I think it is fun when you got aggressive fish. When did you get that on there?
That is a little Cleo.
Oh, yeah.
And you approved when I said I was going to try one.
I tried some heavier baits. I think what these fish like is a flutter, right?
Yeah, it's
And
a
so-
lot of flash.
Hey, look at that. Kelly's got one on.
Oh,
A nice one? Oh, yeah.
It's a nice eater again.
Yeah. Kelly, I got to ask you, buddy. Are you having a nice time today?
It's great. Great time.
I mean, I can't. Can you believe how fast this is, though?
Action galore.
Yeah. And what happens, Ryley? This school will just kind of swim up and down the weed line, so you got to kind of follow them, or
Yeah,
you can wait for them?
well, you can wait for them or you can follow them too, but it's a little easier just to kind of wait your couple minutes for them to come back through.
Bruce has got one there. Let's see what we got there, Ryley. Okay. Oh, look at that, Rob.
Ooh, look at that.
Good there,
That thing's
buddy.
fighting. Pretty nice one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we haven't caught any real tiny ones today either,
No, they've all been real good 10, 12 inchers for the most part, yeah.
And Ryley, obviously, you do a ton of fishing. How many lakes do you actually ice fish?
John, I couldn't even tell you. Probably 50.
Really?
I would say, yeah. I got places that I don't even get to every year, so.
We were fishing the lakes of Longville, Minnesota, an 8.5-hour drive from Milwaukee, 9.5 from Chicago, and 3.5 hours from Minneapolis.
New Mega Live imaging shows you what's below in real time with edge-to-edge clarity and no gaps in coverage, all so you can turn must-watch detail into non-stop action. Only from Humminbird.
Folks, I drive 40,000 miles a year. I use AMSOIL synthetic oil for 2 reasons. I don't have to change my oil for 25,000 miles. My truck runs better and I get better gas mileage. Folks, you see us talking about the Johnson Pump Washdown Kit every week. On a charter boat, pontoon boat, any boat, it's really a great thing to have. Now, you guys get a lot of blood on your hands, so what do you do?
John, this washdown pump right here, the Johnson, just spray it right off. And obviously we got quite a bit of blood on the back deck, and this thing will take care of it.
So you actually use it while we're out here fishing so the customers don't get blood and everything on them.
Exactly.
And again, that's the Johnson Pump Washdown Kit. You love it?
Love it.
Oh, I think you got a big one on, John.
Look at that.
That is a dandy.
Now that's pushing 14,
Yeah,
right?
that's a 14-incher right there. Just inhaled that Rattlemaster.
Okay, so Ryley, when guys attack a lake, whether it's Minnesota, Wisconsin, or whatever, you look at your Lake Master chips, and what kind of structure do you look for all winter long?
So you're kind of looking for pinch points that are going to turn into fish highways.
Yeah.
So like right now we're actually in a pinch point, and these fish, as you can tell, are just cruising along the weed lines. So basically you're just trying to narrow down areas where the fish are almost forced to come through and intercept them as they come.
Does it pay to move around?
It does pay to move around, but as you've seen, you can sit in one spot and they're going to come back eventually.
Yeah, it is a mate. Whoa, there we go. In the background here, we got one on. This one does not feel real big. Okay, now that is, what that size is what? Let's hold, oops, sorry, buddy. Let's hold these up together. So yours is probably a 14.
14, that one's like a 10.
10, 11.
Yeah.
This you eat, this you go let go. Look at the size of that fish you got.
It's a giant.
There, man. That is exciting stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We're having fun today.
Oh, no kidding. Look at Bruce has got one on now. Let's see if we got an eater or a trophy here.
Feels pretty good.
All right. Here he is. Oh yeah, that's a nice.
That's a good one.
That's an 11 right there.
Yeah, that's an 11, 12 incher right there. Good
Very
fish.
nice.
Now, Bruce, you do a lot of fishing. This is pretty special, isn't it?
Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah.
This is nice.
I mean, when you got, 6, 7 guys fishing and everybody's almost always got one on.
Yeah.
Hey, I see you got your clam shack on. I want to ask you why you enjoy that, okay?
Yeah,
so that's a nice fish right there. Good job. Let's go take a look at that shack. What I like about Ryley's guide service is you provide the locators, the rods and the reels, and you got the clam shack. This is an awesome one. What model is this one?
Yeah, so this is the Clam Voyager XT Thermal. This is the bigger shelter that they make, but still you get all the room inside. It's easy to set up and it's insulated very well, so it keeps you very warm, and it's still lightweight to drag around too.
And nothing more frustrating than bad zippers on a shack. This, if you want to just show how easy that comes up and how sturdy that is, those zippers are wonderful in cold weather, aren't they?
Yeah, and I've had experiences with these where you have ice on your zippers, just like always happens from packing in your house, and the zipper breaks right through it, and you don't end up busting your zipper like you can.
So
on
when
some
it comes
shacks.
to shacks, you are a clam guy.
Oh yeah, they're the best for sure.
Hey, Kelly.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Kelly. Ooh, that's a nice one right there. Bring them up here if you would, Riley. You like to stand and fish, huh?
I like to stand.
I don't blame you, buddy. Hey, you know what I got for you today when you get hungry?
No.
Johnsonville fresh brats.
Yes.
Are you in the mood?
Absolutely.
There is nothing like odd food on the ice.
Oh,
is
it's the
there,
best
Riley?
part of the day, a little break time.
And you know what's kind of neat today too, folks, is, normally when I crappie fish at home, it's usually an evening deal.
Yeah.
These will go all day long. Huh?
Yeah, it actually gets a little better midday. Because
Seriously.
the fish tend to stop moving and you can get on top of them and kind of stay on top of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Hold that out. I mean, that's what, 12?
Yeah, it's
I'd
probably
say?
12.
Yeah.
There, we got one on
Oh,
here.
Jason, my buddy. Okay, what do we got here? Ooh, that's a nice
Not a
one.
bad crappie.
No, that's a nice. Who is this guy?
Oh, that's Lexi, my new puppy.
Oh, she is a beauty.
She's just learning about fish and how much she likes them.
Oh, that is cool. And how old is she?
She's 7 months.
7 months.
Nope.
And you're training her to bird hunt?
Yes.
That's fun.
She had a good year grouse hunting this year, and we've been at Bader's Pheasant Farm working pheasants for the last few weeks.
That's fun to train them too, isn't it?
I have a lot of fun training.
Hey, you're right next to me. I haven't marked a fish in a while. They could be that close, huh?
Yeah, yep. We're shallow too, so your cone isn't as big. There's a good
let's see what we got there. Oh, that's a
Real
nice
nice
fish
one.
right there.
It's a nice 12-incher there.
And, tell me, is it the same with the crappies on these lakes that you have a 5-fish limit?
Yeah, this is a special regulation lake where the limits are a little bit lower. It allows the crappies to get a little bit bigger.
Now, have you seen that be a success over here in Minnesota?
Man, I tell you what, it's made the world a difference. It's to the point where I just fish the special regulation lakes for the most part.
Guys, no, not yet. I gotta tell you what it is, all right? Hey, I'll tell you what, we got a tradition in Wisconsin. Whenever we ice fish, we have Johnsonvilles along.
Wonderful.
Yep, and today what I have for you is Johnsonville fresh brats. Now, the Wisconsin way and the best way to cook those is low and slow. Okay, you put them on the grill and turn them about every 4 or 5 minutes until they're golden brown. It takes 20 minutes, and these are 100% cuts of premium pork, and they got their special Johnsonville juices. Now, you guys, go ahead.
All right.
You Minnesota Vikings fans, take a bite there. Well, what do you think? Well, come on, what do you think?
Wonderful.
Aren't those great?
Johnsonville brats.
Yeah, no, they're good. How many can you eat? How many?
2 or 3.
2 or 3, yeah. Hey, folks, look for Johnsonville fresh brats at your favorite retailer today.
Here we go.
Go help Bruce over there, Riley. All right. Let's see here.
Decent. Oh, yeah.
Oh, another nice one.
There we go. That is a pretty fish right there. And Riley, I'm just sitting here over on my ATV. I'm not moving around, but Bruce is energetic. He's moving hole to hole, isn't he?
Yeah, he's moving around. He's catching them.
Yeah, but sometimes that's the deal, right?
Right, exactly. If you can stay on fish, you're going to catch more fish for sure. Ooh, that feels like a good one, John.
Oh, wow. Well, you got me off my Yamaha. I'm actually walking around now. Oh, there you go. Look at that
There's a
guy.
good
That's
one.
a nice fish.
Yeah, there's a solid 13-incher for sure.
You know, but I was doing the sit and wait game there, Riley. That doesn't work today. You got to follow these fish around, right?
Yep. Well, with the tools that we have these days, it definitely makes sense to just follow them around.
Hey, folks, the Fleet Farm John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2024 fishing contest is underway. To enter is simple. Just snap a picture of your trophy catch and go to any Fleet Farm store to pick up an entry blank. Or you can go to fleetfarm.com to download an entry blank.
Each week, I shop online at fleetfarm.com to check out the latest deals. This week, save $15 on the Angle Live Bait Cooler with net on sale for $59.99. And when you buy a Fenwick Eagle spinning rod, you get a free $10 Fleet Farm gift card.
Hey, Josh Tigan here. You know, I guide all winter long in some very harsh conditions on Lake Superior and on the inland lakes. And one product I use a lot is Amsoil Quick Shot. This allows me to keep my machines running smoothly all winter long, even in the worst conditions.
Hey,
Yay.
finally got one hooked, John.
The streak is broken. We've had a tough hour here.
Yeah, I got on a nice pile of fish here. I actually missed 3 before I hooked this one, but it feels like a pretty good one, John.
All right. No, it's interesting today, folks.
There we go.
Oh, that is a nice crappie, Pete.
Yeah.
What's interesting today, though, folks, seriously, is these fish do not stay in one spot, do they?
Boy, are they moving. You know, I've seen fish move, but this has really been something, especially after a little while. At first, we could stay in one hole and just stay on the fish, and then it just was gradually more and more moving, and they're really moving around now.
Oh, we got them going again.
There we go.
Bruce! And your buddy just got one, and there's another dandy.
Nothing wrong with that
Yes,
one. Boy,
really
those are nice
beautiful
fish.
colors on those fish. Yeah, that is a nice one right there.
Show them to the camera, Bruce. Come on.
Come on, Bruce. Way to go there, Bruce. Now, Bruce, what do you do? Are you retired?
I'm retired.
So you enjoying life?
Indeed.
Perfect.
Especially today.
Yeah. But you get out and fish a lot? And...
Yeah, we do.
Oh, Kelly's got one on now. There we go. Let's see. You know, we haven't caught any tiny ones, though. There's a dandy. That's a nice fish right there. You having a good time, buddy?
Horrible time.
A horrible time. Hey, you know, as you look forward to the rest of winter, you get into February. Actually, your late ice bite in March is pretty good up here, too, huh?
Yeah, so midwinter they'll go a little bit deeper, and then when you get to that late winter period, they start to pull right up into these weeds again, shallower, getting ready for the spawn.
So you follow these fish all winter. You know where they're going.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Typically, it's from the weeds to the deep water, back to the weeds.
How much work is it to stay on the fish?
Oh man, I go through 3 sets of auger blades every year.
Do you really?
Yep.
But I mean, that's the mark of a good guide, isn't it? That keeps you on fish and works at it.
Formative.
Yes. Yeah, there we go. Bruce has got one on.
Back to back.
Back to back to back to back. And you got to be proud of your clients. These guys are not lazy.
Yeah, they're running around and they're
going
catching
hole to hole. Let's see, we got a nice. Ooh, there's
a good one.
What is that pushing?
There we go.
That one's actually probably pushing 13, 12 and a half, 13 incher.
It is amazing the size of these crappies. When you look at a fish like that, how old do you think a fish like that is, Riley?
You know, it like we talked about the last show when we fished together, it depends on the lake. Some lakes will grow them faster. This one's probably 7, 8 years old, but when they get to this length, their growth rate slows way down.
Okay.
So now you need a few more years to get to 15.
So when you see a 15, 16, that's probably a 13, 14-year-old
Yeah,
fish.
Exactly. Yep, exactly.
That's tough to replace. So
It's really
that's
tough.
why, you know, it's a great idea to release those bigger ones. Finally got some fish here.
You got?
Yeah.
They have been moving today.
Now there's a nice crappie, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, grab them if you want there, Pete. I'm using that Castmaster. I just put a little piece of plastic on. And the reason that I'd rather use the plastic this time of the year is not having to rebait with waxworms all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And you've found over the years, especially when we're summer fishing, that plastics are more effective than live bait, you know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think with the crappies, it's just about always that way.
Hey, there we go. Maybe our bite has started again, Pete.
Yeah, I think we finally found some. Ooh,
There's
that's
a nice
one.
crappie right there.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with
You know,
that.
obviously, you know, crappies notoriously are a good early morning and evening bite, you know?
Yeah.
But today, they've been biting all day, but you gotta stay on top of them, right?
A lot of moving.
Yeah, but that's the way to be successful and eat a lot of fishing. Has this been a good day for you?
Oh, it's been excellent.
Yeah. Oh, Riley, you're back. You went on an expedition. And
Yeah,
we were
you
catching
guys
them
were-
right here. What do you
guys
got?
are catching one. That's a nice eater.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice eating size fish
see,
right there.
That's the perfect one. If you want to eat a crappie, that's definitely the one you want right there. Got another one,
2 in a
John.
row there, dude. Nice job. Same size, you think?
Oh, it looks like it, yep. Another perfect eater.
You know, today we haven't seen any of the 15s, but every time you go out, there's an opportunity, right?
Right, yeah, and we could still get one yet today. You never know when that big one's gonna bite.
Hey, Bruce.
There we go.
Hey, Riley.
Oh, right there.
Ooh, another nice eater.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, I'm trying to release him.
Hey, Riley, do you always have a television crew when you're guiding?
No, this would be a first.
No, what did you say, Bruce, when he said we were coming? Were you happy?
Oh, yeah, for sure. That was the main reason. Sign me up. Sign me up.
Ooh, I think I got another good one, John.
You got a school down there?
Yeah, there's a good school. Ooh.
Let's see. What do you got? What do you got? Ugh. It is interesting. You know,
Nice one.
what am I, 20 feet from you? And you're marking fish there and I'm not.
Right, they're definitely tight schools.
Yeah.
But when they're under you, they're there and they're biting.
And you got to make hay when they're there because they're going to leave, right?
Yeah, you better get down there as fast as you can, pretty much.
Two
I
in a
got
row?
another one.
2 in a row there, dude. Let's see.
Oh, another eater.
Yeah.
Can't complain about catching fish like that all day.
Hey, got to ask you, buddy, you know, you got any openings the rest of the winter?
Yeah, I do have a couple openings left. Just feel free to give me a call.
Yeah. And again, you got the works. All they got to do is get a fishing license.
Yep, exactly. Get the fishing license, bring warm clothes, and the rest, just go out and catch fish.
For more information, call Ryley Hansen. That phone number is 507-217-1276.
Oh, Pete, I'm getting too old for this.
So, John, you haven't heard of Brian's Custom Steps?
Oh, Pete, those are awesome. How can I get a set?
Yeah, I love these big no-slip platforms, and they're made right here in Wisconsin.
For more information on Brian's Custom Steps, call 920-315-0333.
Hi, I'm Pete Mena, and I think most people agree that rust sucks. What I use to help prevent rust and unrust things is AMSOIL MP, AMSOIL Metal Protector.
Hey, thank you, my friend. I really had a good time, you know
Yeah,
that?
it was a lot of fun.
And maybe I'll come up and do a little bit of walleye fishing with you this spring. What
Yeah,
do you
we
think?
definitely should. We got some very healthy walleye fisheries around here right now.
Thank you, my friend. And folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. I don't know where we're going to fish yet. We will find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm John Gillespie, hoping to see you enjoying John Gillespie's Waters and Woods.